I gotta tell you, man. I think Ibrahimovic is one of the best strikers of all time. You cannot. You can't.
I have
deny?
to think. Well, bro,
You
I
gotta
have
think
to
about
think
it?
about this for a second.
He's played in every top major league and he's won.
All right.
I don't want to go off topic here, but I'm just saying.
You know what? What did your papi chulo always tells you about strikers specifically? Where is the meat of the strikers? What is the actual?
Bedimo, man, listen to me.
Yeah, but what is? Just listen to me, and if you can reply, or I'll reply for you. But where do I always tell you that the greatness of strikers is? In the numbers. So, because
He's dominated in every league. He's been to mostly every league.
well, there are players who've worked in every league, but they are not they're not considered the best in history.
Of
Playing in a
course.
league doesn't mean.
All right.
So
I got you. Okay, I understand.
So what are
Okay.
we doing here? He's a striker, is he not?
Yes.
All right. Now, what do we regard strikers for?
Numbers.
Their ability
Goals.
to score fucking goals, not
Goals.
even assists
Goals,
or
goals,
whatever,
goals.
or records. All right. So let's look at the numbers and we'll see it. You want me to put them up on the screen?
No, it's all right. I like my little. I like watching.
Oh shit, our logo.
Were you modeling over here? Where'd you get this photo from?
Wow, don't
Look at
hate,
it.
bro.
You're looking away. You look like
Right, because I'm just a casual shot. It's like
that's a casual
it's a casual
shot. You kidding
yeah.
me?
Yeah,
That's not a
just
that's
being
not a
casual. Oh, what's happening over there? How you doing,
You look
ladies?
like you're modeling.
Wow, you're such a hater. All right, so let's look at numbers over here. I think we're gonna disregard the Swedish league, right? So we're gonna step right into the Dutch league.
Why are we gonna disregard the Swedish league?
It's like a fourth-year league.
How many goals did he score there?
Okay, in his best season, mi perro, in 2000, in 29 games, 14 goals, which are just decent numbers for a kid,
All
right? He was, of course, very dominant because he's the kind of striker that's not really he's not like a full striker in the sense that he's not a hunter. You know what I mean? He's not like all about the goal and only of the goal. He's a playmaker too. Because one of the beauties of Ibrahimovic is that he's a 195 striker that can, pass, can hold position, can fix both central defenders. He's a very flexible, versatile player. He can do very great passes, long range. He has a very nice, a lot of quality with the feet. So it's okay that he didn't score a lot of goals there.
Right.
For him to earn the signage for Ajax, which was at the time a record for Ajax, because they paid like in 2001 they paid like 9 million euros, which was a lot
of
at
money.
the time. Yeah, he was. I think for the time he was the most expensive signed player.
Okay.
No, for Ajax in Ajax history.
Okay.
You have to remember that Ajax is mostly homegrown.
Yes.
A
lot of youth academies.
Yeah, youth academy oriented team.
Yes.
Every now and then you'll see that all of a sudden Ajax makes it to the semifinal.
We've
talked about this.
Yeah.
Exactly, because they have a very prolific young players system.
Yeah.
So in the Eredivisie, in the Dutch league, first year, which he had a rough time. You can see, I saw his documentary, very good documentary.
Yeah, it's on Netflix too.
I saw it, and you remember how he struggles making it into the team. He had this clash with Mido. Remember Mido Hossam, the Egyptian striker. So he played 33 games, scored 9 goals. Now, 2002-2003, he went up to 42 games and 21 goals. That's solid numbers.
That's half.
Exactly. There's 50% scoring stats. So every 2 games, 1 goal. That's solid. That's solid to getting up there. Let's not forget, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, they've had seasons in which they had like 60 games, 75 goals.
I'm not saying he's better than them. I'm not saying that.
Well, you're putting him up there.
I'm putting him up there, yeah. Only because he's played in different leagues, man.
Okay, he kind of kept the numbers, 31 games, 15 goals into 03-04, 04-05. He only played 3 games because he signed for Juventus. First year in Juventus, 45 games, 16 goals. Second year in Juventus, 47 games, 10 goals. Again, for a striker, of course, very young player, 24, 25, but modest numbers. He wasn't like the main striker on that team. He was playing with Nedved, if I recall right. They have like other. I cannot remember who was his partner, his dancing partner, up in the forward section of Juventus at that time. But he definitely wasn't the main striker. Also, he was just coming from an inferior league, so he needs an adaptation process. So it's fine that he made not a lot of goals. Then he signs. Remember, Juventus had the Moji Gate. Remember they descended, and they got striped from a couple of titles because Juventus. We all know how Juventus operates. So he moved into Inter Milan, and here he had a more dominant role. 36 games, 15 goals. 34 games, 22 goals. 47 games, 29 goals. Once again going up. Then he signed for 80-something million euros for Barcelona. That didn't work out well. Remember, he had a clash with Guardiola halfway into the season. and he stopped playing because according to some reports, Messi didn't like him as much because he wanted to take the spotlight off of him, and Zlatan has a big ego, so
Huge ego.
right. So 45 games, 21 goals, and then it was just one season because then he went on loan to Milan and then permanently the season after. So first season, 41 games, 21 goals, 44 games, 35 goals on the second season. He was in Milan, and then of course he smelled the euros that were coming from Paris, and he signed for a
PSG.
shitload of money for PSG. And then we're not regarding these numbers, are we? I mean, the
We
French
don't
league,
want
bro.
to. Fine, I don't care.
The Fr-
whatever. We talked about this.
Right?
We don't count.
If you
the
play
French-
for PSG in the French league, come on, let's be serious. You're
Right.
there for the money.
right.
So
But-
then, of course, in this one, he broke the ball, so to speak, because he was scoring crazy amounts of goals. In that one he won like 85%. He won almost a goal a game for the 4 seasons that he was in that league. He was like a goal a game.
Dominated.
Yeah, dominated. But again, it's a tier 2, tier 3 league. And then he came back to Manchester United and he did 46-28, and then he broke his shit. And when he returned, he only played 7 games and scored 1 goal. That led his way to the Major League Soccer. We're not regarding those numbers because, of course, okay, what tier is the... All respect to the MLS, is up and coming. We guys have a lot of faith in it. Beckham, go with Inter Miami. Like, you guys need to keep developing these leagues. I have a lot of hope. But right now, it's not a top tier league.
Okay.
So
Let's
he, of
fast
course,
forward.
he crushed in the American League, and then he went back to Milan. And this year, surprisingly, he's probably one of his best seasons percentage-wise, because so far he's played 21 games in the season and scored 16 goals. So he's like, that's 75%.
This is the only point I'm making.
What is the point you're making? Now, you want me to?
He's very versatile in the way, but yeah.
You want to play
okay, they're
Ronaldo
not-
Nazario's numbers? You want to play Ronaldo Nazario's numbers? So what are we talking about here?
But okay, but he's jumped from league to league to league to league, and most of the time he stayed at a half a percentage of
Bro,
scoring
he's a
goals.
top caliber player.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's the best ever striker in the world.
You
I
put
said
him-
he's one of the he
You
is
put
one
him
of
up
the
there.
greatest.
You put him out there.
Top 10
Top 10 strikers in history? In history.
and pure strikers.
Guys, I'll get back to you. on
Top
this. I have to
15.
think about it. I have to think about sometimes.
all right,
Sometimes
okay.
you're talking smack and then you just
I'm not
not
talking
you,
smack.
one.
know, yeah,
One
true,
is
that's
talking
true,
smack,
that's
and
true,
then
that's true.
you start thinking about it.
Right,
Hostia,
right.
Whoa,
Okay,
Batistuta.
all right.
Whoa. So guys, thank you very much for watching, for listening. Please, as we always say, we really need your support. It doesn't cost anything to just do a couple of clicks. And
I'll
go
pay
on
$1 for each subscriber.
Fuck, this guy, man. I guess. Wow. Guess somebody's making the big bucks.
I need
here.
to do something, man. Come on.
Yeah.
You need to help us out.
Guys, we need your support. So spread out the word. You know, go on YouTube, go on Spotify, go on iTunes, follow us, subscribe to the channel, and please keep this podcast alive for us, because we will keep going, keep pumping out episodes.